Howdy, howdy, everybody. How we doing this morning? I say it's like 6:30 where I'm at, but it's fine. I see we're cleaning up all the garbage out of this lake this morning. Welcome on in, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Mom, Joe, Rachel, Jerry, Uncle X. Glad y'all can make things sound by. I'm gonna be so real. I'm very tired. I don't think I got. I did not sleep as much as I probably should have the past couple nights, so very sleepy. But that's not gonna stop me. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna play the video games. Yeah.
Ta-da! You've successfully perverted the laws of God and man.
Thanks, Jerry. Why no sleep? Because I do this thing that you might have heard of. It's called not sleeping. It's this newfangled thing that kids are doing nowadays. All right. So our main plan for today is we're going to be trying to do as much RNG stuff as we can because we need to get well, there's two things I want to do. I want to use the armory more so we can actually get axes, because if we get the axe, then we could go through and remove the gem costs of some of these rooms, which would be very, very nice. Specifically, I'm thinking the trophy room, definitely. Maybe the drafting studio. I don't know. Actually, maybe security. Things that I'm going to use a lot. I want to get rid of the gem cost. Or definitely the passageway, just to make the passageway more useful. Acting the trophy room is great because that makes it from a. Axing the trophy room makes it from a 5 gem room that gives you 8 gems to just a room that gives you 8 gems. So it's definitely worth it. Passageway, because then it just makes it free. Maybe even foyer. I did think about, I should maybe make the cloister free and make like the courtyard free. Thanks, passageway, courtyard, and redacted. I was thinking about like courtyard, cloister, things like that, like other like rooms that I would use a lot. But the thing is, because I have a spare terrace, I'm not gonna need to spend gems on green rooms like almost ever, because I'll probably get the spare room before I get like most of these. So I probably won't actually need to axe any green rooms. Other than that, maybe one of the shops or something. I don't know. I'll think about what I want to axe if I actually get the armory. But before any of that, let's go see what our outside room is. Our second major goal with these excuse me, I'm stealthily eating an apple so you guys won't know. Our second major goal, or I guess today we have 3 goals. We want to get the armory so we can get the axe, so we can use the axe to get rid of some of the gem costs. We want to try and get vault keys. If we can get vault keys and the vault in the same day, perfect. If not, we can get vault keys and coat check, so we could store a vault key for later. And thirdly, we need to get a room out here that has like 4 doors. That's the main things we're doing today. Tool shed could be useful. Although I'm trying to think of what I would want out of the tool shed. Who does that? Thank you, whoever you are, Anonymous, for gifting out 2 subs. I appreciate it. I don't know what to do about this. I love free shit. Who doesn't? Also, welcome on in, Bear. Glad you can make this sound by. I'll probably take the tool shed. Or I could wildberry. Now let's take the tool shed. Okay. Kind of a weird selection for the tool shed, but we'll take it. Nothing else in there, right? Yeah, there's only should be 2, so. Yo, eagle. Sorry, I got excited for the eagle ray, and I should still be excited for the eagle ray, but then I saw that Jerry fished it up, and I'm like, God, Jerry does not need a bigger lead. Is there anything else I need to do immediately? Not to my knowledge. All right. Let's start seeing what we can find in the mansion. Workshop. Let's see if we get... Oh, right. I have the gear. I'll just keep it commonplace. That should be fine. What did Jerry catch? Jerry caught an eagle ray, which is like one of the like rarer, like manta ray type fish. We ate salmon last night. What a coincidence. Makes sense. All the fishing we've been doing. All right, let's check the stars. This is for, yeah, green rooms have gem flowers, pair of chests. That gives me a slice. Do I want dead ends? Are there dead end rooms I would want today? I guess kinda. I'll leave it for now. The Prince of Blue. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Martin. Glad you're making them side by. Our current goals are, I guess you missed it at the top of stream. Our current goals right now are, we're trying to get keys because we want to get to the vaults. So we need to get like the vault keys. Hopefully we can get vault keys and vault, but if not, a vault key and then coat check. So that the dead ends could help there because coat check's a dead end, the vault's a dead end, and like the locksmith would be good. Beyond that, we need to find, so like keys to the vault. We also need to find the armory, like I was mentioning, so we can get the axe, so we can make use of the axe. Because if I could actually use up, like, the main point of the armory is the axe, and from what you've told me, I think it is a limited use thing. So if we use up the axe enough to where it stops spawning, I'd be willing to go and retry the blue chest puzzle in order to get a different reward. Maybe go with like the king or the pawn or something. So we want to get the armory, and there was a third thing. What was it? Right, we need to get some kind of effect that lets us like pick different rooms in the outer room area, so we can try to get 4 doors out there. Didn't know the axe was limited because the game doesn't tell you, and I was very mad. Well, I think luckily, like I say luckily, but hopefully, you should, like, you'd probably axe the rooms that are like the ones that you want to have axed immediately. Started like 5 minutes after I raided out. Wait, you were still alive? Really? Next time I'ma get you. Welcome on in, sub. I'm glad you can make things stop by. I was live like for 5.5 hours. Dang. Right, that's just... power can move through the archives. It's not that power is needed in the archives, as far as I'm aware. I am dead. We saved the gays. That is important. Good job. Let's go in the commissary. I'm low on gems, but commissary sells gems. Told you. I mean, let's just buy a little bit of everything. Now I know I said I was looking for the armory so that I could buy the axe, and so probably I should have saved some money. But I am a hypocrite. That's the tweet. What can I combine running shoes with? School starts next week? Ooh. That's, yeah, that's gonna be fun. I believe in you. Ooh, lockpick. Dice? Even better. I'll take the den. I need some gems right now. I have 5, but I can always use more gems. Let's do bedroom. Having the bedroom low is kind of good, because that means I'm pretty much guaranteed to have to use it repeatedly if I'm walking through here. Car keys! Now I just need a car. Spare terrace, make the green rooms. Actually, yeah, spare terrace, because I can get up for other ways other than the chapel. And that gives me a shovel, heck yeah. Well then. Welcome on in, Hurricane. Glad you can make it. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your diamond. That's my 3rd epic? Awesome. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what experiments we got today. Ooh. Could be really funny to just start adding aquariums to the draft pool. Although the +1 star is probably the better idea. Okay, so here's my mentality. If I get the 3 aquariums, I can basically power anything ever. Because I'll just have a bunch of aquariums. And that could be fun. But the stars are obviously useful because we want to get a bunch of stars for the observatory. Ah, screw it, why not? let's aquarium max for a bit. At some people will caught all the unique stuff in the fish game, and then the fun kind of ends. I mean, it's always exciting, like, seeing what you catch. At that point, you're going for bigger catches. Because you can all, like... there's the ability to actually get, bigger fish, so... Aquarium maxing is... Oh, wow, okay. Well then. Not seen someone have fishing with audio before. The fact that I've limited the amount of time people are able to fish, because like they're only able to fish like once every 5 minutes, and how it tends to go is everyone just does it all at once because they all like remember to fish around the same time. So I'm okay with the audio being there. It also lets me see when people catch something cool, like the diamond there. The diamond. All right, I'm gonna see if I can't get the utility closet from one of these lower areas here. Well, not what I was looking for, but here we are. Interesting, and then it's the torch again, not the axe. Okay. Why is that? Is if I don't enter the armory with enough money to buy the axe, maybe it becomes the torch? Because that seems to have happened twice so far. Hmm. Like, is this RNG? I mean, the fact that it's happened twice where I've had the armory not give me the axe when I didn't have enough money to buy the axe. Well, we'll have to see. I'll try to get the armor. I'll try not to spend too much money next time. Like, it's just random, honestly. I mean, we'll find out. We will continue to try and get the armory, and we'll see how that goes. I guess we could do... I'm torn between nursery and study. I definitely walked into the armored dirt poor and gotten the axe. I see. I mean, the best way to prove it is if I walk in there with enough money to buy the axe and it gives me the torch, so... I think... I'm gonna do the... No, the study I think is a better use. Because gems are something that I have a lot of. And... Ooh, keys, nice. Yeah, now I can use those gems to reroll. All right, now we'll go over this way. Did I have anything new to combine? Lockpick? No, okay. Now let's see if we can't get the utility closet. Call me crazy, I'm gonna redraw real quick. Well, that's kind of weird. I'll take the chapel, since no money, and also kind of want some red rooms for the funeral parlor later. Yo, yo, oh, God, there's too many things to take, no! I want to take the kennel, but I kind of want to get access to the foundation, so I'm going to take the breakfast nook. Or I could take the break room. No, I'll take the break room, because I haven't actually gone in here yet. Yo, they got a couch. This is new. I mean, we know what that is. H.S. Sinclair and Ann Babbage are the only two on the estate with network admin access. Well, we know that's a lie, because I think we've had other admin access. Staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. And what's this? The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. Right, I think we've seen this before. Yo, coffee! Oh, that's fun. Rules for staff. +1 point for consecutive dartboards solved during breaks. Each week, point totals reset, and weekly leader gets an extended lunch. That's fun. Whoever KT is killing it on these. Alright, 18 minus 6 is 12. 10 minus 10, wait. 10 minus 10 is 0. Times 18 is 0. Plus 10 is 10. 4 minus 4 is 0. Times 13 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. Strange. You would always get an extended lunch. I mean, that implies that I actually get the billiard room, because I still haven't gotten the billiard room all that often. So I would need, and also it's what? +1 point per consecutive dartboard solved during breaks. And each week point totals reset. So I need to get like over 40 times in 1 week. All right. I guess we can go down here. Got me 1 gold. Utility closet. That's what I was looking for. Keep it common. Thank you. Turn off the gym. Turn on the dark room. Turn on the garage. And actually, we could just turn key cards off because I don't have a key card. And we'll just hope we get security. You never miss one. I have never missed it, but because it's like a weekly thing, so I don't know if I don't get it that often every week is the main thing. So yeah, now we can head back to the dark room if we want to. Let's just see if any foundation doors are locked for now. And also, there's probably some places to dig around here. Give me junk. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. Give me junk. Ah, it's not junk. Oh, okay. Yeah, we need security. Wait, yeah, because the electric eel aquarium technically counts as a red room, I can use the knight's shield to negate its effect. Hilarious. I mean, I'm just gonna take the... Why is the aquarium free? Interesting. I'll just take that just because it's probably the best room right now. Oh! Yeah, make it common. Why not? Who cares? Yo! More aquariums! Breakfast nook probably is the best idea. I don't want to go to the casino. I don't really have the money for it. Get me eggs. Funeral parlor would give me... Ooh, but I would kind of... Actually, funeral parlor would give me 4 right now. Because of the aquarium. Although the aquarium would also give me more. And it lets me access more rooms. Heck yeah. This is going to be so silly. This is going to be... This is going to be the most aquarium, like, mansion ever. Calling it bacon and eggs is wrong. It's supposed to be eggs and bacon. Listen, either way, they're in my stomach. I don't care what order they went in there. I can power the electric eel aquarium. Let's go. Wait, this is technically a red room, so the empty closet. Yeah, stuff. God, honestly, I should aquarium max more often. This is great. Wait, yeah, the aquarium's also a bedroom, so the sleeping mask counts. Oh my god, this is insane. Morning room is probably pretty good. Yeah, let's just do morning room. It's like saying jelly and peanut butter sandwich. Yo, I do love my sandwich a la peanut butter and jelly. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I should be fine. I've got plenty of steps. Let's head back over there and work our way around that area. Let's just see if we can open this door. We can, nice. Ooh, the coat check. Or the draw. What does I want to do here? I mean, we could put the coat check up here, and then keep going down to the dark room. Yeah, we'll leave the coat check here just in case we find a vault key. And we do got to end our day here, because then we'll get a key card at the start of the day, which will be very useful. Did I get anything we can combine? Like coupon book? Yo, Count Quackula! That's 194 gold? That's insane. Compass and shovel? Dowsing rod, right. I need to give that to a Jeep owner. Hell yeah. Alright, what's the item that's... A key card. Wow, okay. I guess we need to go and, return on the key card system, which... We'll just do that as soon as we run into a key card door. Yeah, let's spawn the library, why not? I don't think we've had Drafting Strategy Volume 5 yet, so let's do that. And let's just check our stats. Been a bit since we've done that. Longest day, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Hell yeah. Red rooms drafted 189. God, I love my red rooms. Yeah, 22 out of 22 billiard rooms. Only 44 to 48 parlors. 4 art gallery names. It's kind of interesting. 12 upright discs, 7 red letters, and 6 sanctum keys. And then we got the scrapbook. First item checked, shovel. Can't, I mean, yeah, like once I get the morning room, there's no reason really not to take it. Most time spent in entrance hall. Not sure how that happened. Most drafted den, funeral parlor, and hallway. Most paid for gems, classroom, makes sense. Yeah, and here's all of the stuff I've made so far. Interesting. We're only missing one stamp now. Interesting. Wait, what stamp would that be for? Because we have Araja Ares, Orinda Ares, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, Vera, Korika. Oh, it's Nuance. Really? Wait. Do you want to know what's hilarious? There is a Nuance stamp on the letter in the entrance hall. So I've just never looked at that with a magnifying glass. I refuse to believe the stamp thing works properly. I mean, I've gotten 7. I thought we have seen the Nuance stamp. It's in the entrance hall. We just haven't looked at it with a magnifying glass yet. Yo, bookstore. I do not have the money, but in case I run across it, it's good to have this here. Because what do we need? Yeah, like 50 gold for... We'd probably get History of Orandina, because Orandia is the one that matters more, I think, at the current moment. Ooh, funeral parlor would be great, but then we would be basically done on this side. I'll do hallway, because hallway's gonna be better. Gives us more doors. I'm dying to read that book. Me too, honestly. Let's get... No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be a little crazy. I'm gonna redraw here. I'm gonna redraw again. There we go. Oh, come on. That sucks. Right, because of the compass, it's gonna be facing north. Rats. Alright, well, let's take the locksmith then. Maybe you could trade gems for coins somewhere. If I get the laundry room, I think I can. We'll come back for you later. I guess we'll just get the garage. Fish for the vault. Yeah, I'll do that probably up here somewhere. I still haven't even gotten... Actually, if I get the vault, I can go and try to get by the key for it. I've been there. That's what, rank 5? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's the empty closet. Okay, well, we gotta go back there anyways to continue, so we'll do that. Is there anything in the car? Just a note. Can I start the car? Can I drive off? Actually, I've never tried that. I wish you could drive off. It'd be great. Technically, yeah, you can... You can power this room. That's what I was going for. I was trying to power this room, because I don't know what it does. But... Sadly, I'll have to wait for another day. Got a swordfish? Nice. Okay, so, yeah, let's head back... I love the, like... What's that, oboe? I think that's oboe. Like the oboe in the soundtrack I do love that instrument. Love the way it sounds. Yeah, up and up, right. What could the key card even go with? That's weird. We haven't got a license for that. Oh, for the, yeah, driving a car. Let's just turn on the key cards since now we have a key card. Nothing I want to check, really. Okay, so your inventory does... it's not that you have a limited... I thought you had a limited inventory, but no, your inventory... The stuff in your inventory does just get smaller as you get more stuff, so... You could probably just collect every item in the game if you're crazy. Alright, so it should be in here? This is going to be a very tiny spot to dig. The coffers overflow. Money! Excellent. All right. Aquarium and gymnasium would both be pretty much this. No, the aquarium, because A gives me more doors. B, it counts as a red room in case we get the funeral parlor. C, it counts as a bedroom for the sleep mask. Five more coins and we can get a book? True. Let's just keep pushing this way for now. Can I just slightly backseat you? What's your idea? Like, I mean, I don't even know what you would be backseating me about, so. Can you turn on distribute gold? I'd have to go all the way back to the laboratory, so what I'd probably do is wait till I find the, a different, maybe the office or security before I do that. At the point you're in, a new clue is more important than the history book. I think they're both important to my knowledge. Well, the thing is, the history book, well, I mean, this might be the archive. This might be what this room represents. Because I guess this is a bedroom. This could be... Oh, this is the patio. This is maybe the parlor? And this is the laundry room. It is kind of funny because the archive does have power. You can push through it. So it's funny that the archive room for this has the power in it. I guess we can. Well, we'll see how this goes. We'll see if I just hopefully maybe I'll just get enough money to get both regardless. Let's not go to the showroom, honestly. I mean, I'm just gonna buy a second aquarium, and then I'll have multiple doors to fish for vaults. Both are helpful, but a new clue will have more helpful. I'm saying this because of the rarity of the bookstore. Always more aquariums. We have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 aquariums so far. And each aquarium has a dig spot, and if it gives me junk, I will get 3 more aquariums in my draft pool. I kind of want to take the Great Hall, because then I can actually go south and have some more room access instead of just constantly going north. Maybe even take the secret passage, because then I can maybe get like the cloister or something. Great Hall is a better play, but the less funny play. Look, if I literally, no matter what room I decide, actually, no, I'm going to take the secret passage, and here's why. Because no matter what I select here, another aquarium could be right here. Cloister won't spawn there. You're right, but the courtyard will. But also with this aquarium. I'm gonna take the courtyard because there's more stuff in it. Like, because there could be a box and gems and dig sites. Like, the courtyard is just the smarter choice here. I am the queen of junk. Not the ballroom. You can use all your junk to craft for arts and crafts? True. Ooh, the planetarium. Oh, no, I can't call my day in the planetarium because I'm going to call my day in the break room. So let's not get the planetarium. Geist bedroom? For the dice reroll? So I have more things to reroll for the vault. That makes sense to me. Also, we have 50 gold now, so we will use that to buy a book, but for now. Oh. Well, I guess here's a better place than any. Let's, use a dice. The kennel, though! Let's see what the kennel's all about. Dog. There's a little door back there. I can pet the dog! Hell yeah. Oh. Bigo! Howdy, Chesley. Glad you're back. Thanks for stopping by. More aquariums, gamers. Let's go. The gym might spawn a key, though. Oh, the gymnasium might spawn a key. Burn down for the vault? Yeah, that's probably what I should do. Clock tower, though. Music room, though! Ugh. Why couldn't the gym spawn a key? The gym has a spawn for items on the bench, and I have seen a key spawn there. Do not stray. What Subbell, one of the main goals is we're trying to get vault keys. And the music room's major key can spawn a vault key. So that's why I'm thinking music room. Aquarium has spawn for items too, and key spawn there too. And true. I just haven't seen, like, I've seen a vault key spawn, or maybe I've seen the car key spawn in the gymnasium. Either way, against chat's greater opinion, I'm going to take the music room because it could spawn a vault key. You said we're there are more aquariums to gather. We still have 3 doors. We could just do aquarium maxing all the way around here. There will be more aquariums, but we're gonna add a little bit of music to this. The dogs get to listen to some music. Ah, prism key. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Beagle, I need to pet more. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. We're gonna go this way. I could spawn the secret garden here. I might as well, because we don't really have any other good spots to use it. Hello. I feel like the lockpick is useless. The lockpick, I think it gets harder to actually lockpick rooms the farther north you go. Oh, is that a spot to dig? More aquariums? More aquariums! 15 aquariums have been added to my draft pool today. We could probably get an aquarium in every single room after this. Good. Corner rooms don't draft it, sadly. Ah, rats. I could probably force it to spawn. Burn it down to the vault, you can buy both books. That is true. I would need slightly more than just the vault to actually get both books, but yeah. Please do it, it would be funny. I mean, if the corner can't spawn a aquarium anyways, I might as well use that to... I might as well use that corner to get a... Like, I'll just try to draft the vault up here. Oh. Wow, that was lucky. I'm glad that was close, man. I almost didn't make it. I almost used up all of my stuff. Someone check his PC. Alright, we just need 8 more gold, and then we can buy pretty much both books, or exactly both books. In the meantime, more aquariums. Thanks, dogs. Oh, no aquariums here today. If there was, I think if you were, well, maybe I could spawn an aquarium here. But the mailroom, though. The casino, I do have a lot of money, but I don't feel like gambling it on the off chance I can get the money to, like... Yeah, no gambling, no gambling. We could do funeral parlor, though. That'd be kind of fun. What's the casino does spawn money, you're right! I don't need to gamble, I just need to come in here, take my free money, and leave. And we'll also just do this while we're here. Get my free basement key for no reason. Alright. We've got a bit of a journey ahead of us. It's kind of a long way back to the, kind of a long way back to the bookstore. I guess I could theoretically try to go out here and then, like, travel down to here. Although that's not going to save me too many steps, so let's just go. We have the running shoes, that should save us some time. And we'll find fruit along the way. Like this banana. Yeah, no, that's all dead ends, so we'll go this way. Yeah, go through the morning room. Yapla. There's a banana in there. I don't think that's like 2 steps. Yeah, who cares? Banana. Banana. So many aquariums. Try finishing out the building. I mean, I could probably just finish the building with aquariums at this point, but I want to buy the books first. I want to guarantee that at least. So we go down this way. Any flute with it. Yep. I'm not finishing that sentence, chat. You gotta do it yourself. Apple with some coffee and a beer. Oh no. Chat, we gotta go through the chapel. We're not gonna have enough money. Oh no. What a tragedy. I love how the boiler room is the thing powering the least amount of things in this place right now. Your vocabulary flew out the window. Apple. Did I get any new items to combine? I don't think I did. Why can't I combine the key card with the lockpick? Huh? I could figure it out, game. I just realized you could have smashed the pig for book money. This is true. Once you buy the books, you need to get to the library. It's not that I need to get to the library next day. I just need any time I go to the library after that, I'll be able to check out those books. So, and it won't be next time because the next time we get to the library, it will be the drafting strategy guide, and then after that, we can get it for the other 2 books. Hello, ma'am. I'm here to purchase all of your books. Oh, I also had the coupon book, so they're only 49 gold each. Save the pig for the gift shop stuff. That's probably smart, yeah. Well, I've got 8 coin. Oh, no. Actually, no, I think I need a little more for the special keys, don't I? Let's find out. Oh, no. Just enough. Damn. Oh, well. We've still got plenty to do. Yeah, like right here. There's nuance. We just haven't looked at that with the magnifying glass yet. Me last coin! Ah! Up, right, up, okay. I mean, might as well start from over here. Just start making a way. Just start aquarium maxing again. Ooh, right. Yeah, the aquariums want to go north because of the compass. Hmm. I mean, I said we're aquarium maxing. There's no reason to think about it. Alright, let's make sure we can actually get... Yeah, so I don't think I can get the aquarium here because it kind of wants to go north because of the compass. So let's just use the funeral parlor. Let's actually wait. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's going to have 11 gems in it. All right, what's this one? A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the blue box is true. The blue box contains the gems. Okay. I wonder what the name of yeah, I wonder what... I mean, the thing is, because, like, this is technically a bedroom, a shop, a green room, a red room. Like, all of these could cause so much nonsense in the naming. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the blue box is true. The blue box contains the gems. Okay, so immediately I'm thinking true, true, false. The Rainbow Mansion, heck yeah. I still have easy boxes. It's interesting because I've only solved like, what, 44 of them? I figured I'd still be on the hard ones with that. Or I figured I'd be onto the harder ones, if not the hard ones. So I guess it's either like false. Well, actually, no, it can't be. So this one, if it's like false, true, then this one kind of counteracts itself. Because if it's like a box with a false statement contains the gems, and then this one's false because the blue box is false, so this one's false. And then this one's true, which means that the gems would be in here. But the thing is, this true statement says that the gems are in the blue box. So it has to be in the black box. I think, yeah, because this one has to be true then, which means this one has to be true, which means this one has to be false, which means that those make it in there. So many gems. The turns have tabled. I mean, we'll just do kitchen because that lets us get to the other room. This one might be an aquarium. Wait, I could refill my thing here. Just one? Yeah, refill the whole can. What are you doing? I mean, you know, we have these 2 keys. I might as well just use the prism key on this door. I mean, I can't buy anything, so it doesn't matter. So we're doing the aquarium, obviously. More aquariums have spawned. We can't even fit this many aquariums in this house. All right. Let's see if the last door we get is an aquarium. Oh. Wonder if it can overflow and break the game with how many aquariums I get. Yeah, Shield the Lost and Found is my idea. Because I think because the Lost and Found could also spawn vault keys. So, also we have way more than 2 green rooms because 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the 30 aquariums. Lost and Found. Stopwatch.
Oh no.
Wow, the stopwatch is going to be so useful right now. Because of all the rooms I can go to. Is there anything else in here? Have I taken a screenshot of this? Think, oh, yeah, overflow the gems in the funeral parlor. I see what you mean. I mean, there's not much I can do here, so. I guess I'll just use the fact that I don't have any steps to spend to, book it back to the Foundation, so that we can, get, I don't know, go to room 46 again for no reason. I thought there was a cat for a second there. Emotional support fish, let's go. Yeah, so we've solved all of the Sanctum keys we currently have open, so we don't need to worry about that. Did the timer stop? Yeah, it only lasts for a minute, so. I want to go check something. Because I feel like there might be something I missed in the terrorist home. And since we're here. Imagine if I just, like, sniffed around this entire beach looking for a spot to dig. Like, there's some kind of puzzle here about that, and I just brute force it. Okay. Is there anything I missed around here? Because there's this, which we already know what that is. I just don't know what that's used for. There's this, which we already have seen. And I don't think there's... I don't have a magnifying glass, so I can't really determine if there's anything useful about that. We have this, which we already know exists, but I don't know what to do about it. I still don't know what the whiteboard means. Oh, what? We seek what's in the shade of truth? Is that what you mean? It might just be establishing, like... You know, what they're up to. There's technically some text to read here, but I think... For the most part, I kind of already know most of this stuff, so... I don't know if there's anything else to look at around here. But there is the station. Yo, platform 8, let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, we can actually look at these real quick. So... Orinda Station's here. The Tanner Fork is there. 13 is a dead end. Which is there. I wonder if we could actually, like, start traveling across this. That'd be interesting. That's weird. The Royal Station looks like it's a dead end, but it goes in both directions. I don't think there's anything we can really do here for the most part. Ooh, there's that oboe again. I don't know if there's anything to, like, gleam from the... Oh! I can actually look at it. Oh, that means there's probably something hidden on here. Oh, God, no. I need a magnifying glass for this. Well, guess we'll have to come back here with a magnifying glass. Take the RPG. I have so many walls I could blow up with that. Check the fridge. There might be tasty treats in there, kid. Magnify time, yeah. Because there's probably details that you can't see without the magnifying glass. Because there are some... I have noticed that with, like, a couple of maps, so... We might, like, genuinely need the magnifying glass to actually see if there's anything on there. Alright. You know, since we're here, let's go... I mean, hold on. Like, that's like a rook, I think. That's the queen. We don't have a king because we don't have the office, so... Yeah, we can't do the chess puzzle today, sadly. Holy mackerel. Yo, some key. Are those the vault keys? Can I borrow those? I think so. You guys remember that cat, like that cat block thing? I think this is what it's referencing. Because it's like CA and then a bunch of like empty space and then like an a T over here. We said holy mackerel at the same time. Incredible. So I think, so two things. I think the thing on the back of the cloister has to do with this, and I think that cat picture we saw also has to do with this. So I'll post both of those on the Discord server after stream, so we can start keeping track of those. The CA cat T, yeah. So I don't think... Yeah, we can't get into the tomb from this direction. We do need, like... to actually... open the tomb to get there. But we can go this way. We can get to this side of the lake, which is kind of useless now without the boat. And also because the fountain is flooded, so we can't do anything here, but... Are you able to click those dash lines? I... haven't tried it. Let's find out. Wish the tomb stay unlocked. It would make it a lot easier, but I guess I understand why it doesn't. Because if the tomb stayed unlocked, you could technically have two outside rooms by having both the tomb and whatever you decide to spawn that day. I can't seem to reach it to actually touch it, so... Whatever that's referring to is not here. And yeah, we don't have a king, so we can't really do this puzzle, so... Soup burned my tongue, but so tasty. The pain is worth it. For soup is always worth it. Alright, well, looks like we gotta get the library 3 more times. 5 more times, so we can read the other 3 books we have. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Beyond that, we could probably head back up to room 46 just to say we did it. I can't really think of much else to do now. Still have no idea what to do in the Blackbridge Grotto. I don't think the gem mine has that much for us, does it? So many gems. We do have so many gems, it's kind of insane. And nothing to spend them on. Kind of tragic. Chad, do you think this sundial does anything? It's like the only sundial in the game. I don't know what its purpose is. And I don't think it's actually related to the sun. Yeah, we gotta end the day in the break room. It's true, true. And this thing over here causing us to have a conspiracy. Is there anything written on it? I never seem to, like, actually take a look at these things, so let me just... Because of how many times I missed the, like, text in the cloister because I didn't know I was looking for it. Did it tell the angel's name? I don't think it did. The statue of Orinda. Oh. I would like to replace the statue of Orinda in the cloister with Rena. Okay, so the farmer with the hat is Rena, and Orinda is the king angel. So, I guess that we have that going for us now. Yeah, hold on. You are also on one of these pedestals. This has got to mean something. I just don't know how to use them. What's it? Give me your secret, Stump. All right. Let's head back to the break room, I think, and then we will call it a day, and then we have time for another day. We have an entire mansion. What did we accomplish today? Did we accomplish anything? Of course we accomplished something. Look at how many aquariums we have. The Stump has no secrets. It's as stumped as I am. Right, up. All right. Yeah, I mean, we don't, like, what's in room 46 for us? I can't think of much. Still have no idea what the running shoes combine with either, so. Well, oh yeah, we did get new books, that's true. I don't know, I completely forgot about that, my bad. We no longer need the bookstore, like, at all, so that's nice. Alright, let's end the day here. I almost typed fish instead of Jerry. Yep, nothing more to do. We'll end the day here. And we'll see what we get tomorrow. Look at all this stuff. So much stuff. And we did the treasure map, and they got us a bunch of money. So, yeah, we're good. Let's see what the mansion's called. Garden Shopping Center? There are so many other things you could have been called. I have more red rooms than I have shopping rooms, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I do! Absolutely rigged. This is so boring. Yo, free pineapple. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed in the name generation. You had so many colored rooms to choose from, and you chose Garden Shopping Center. It's an epic forego. I mean, it's just a pineapple. Yo, a slamming salmon, let's go. Alright. We have a key card, so that's good. Number 1, toss a coin to your fountain. Oh, Valley of Holly. Is that still a relevant reference to make? Is the Witcher TV show still a relevant show to reference? Salmon sure spawn a lot. Must be breeding season. Ooh, okay. We've got options here. Okay, so let's not do Schoolhouse, because I know we need the Orinda, Orindina, however I'm supposed to pronounce it. We need the history book for that if we want to do the final exam. So I don't want to do the Schoolhouse yet. The Shrine could give us, because there is a, yeah, the Shrine is a good option, because it could give us the Blessing of the Monk, which then lets us, whatever room we end our day in is a room we can spawn in the outer room, which would be good. But the Trading Post, to my knowledge, the Trading Post does allow us to get vault keys. But now that I think about it, if we do the Shrine today, we can get the Blessing of the Monk and then later get the Trading Post, which probably is a better idea. So let's do that. And also, we can't open this yet. I'm not going to get the axe in the armory. I'm swear. I feel like I'm just not going to with how much I spend money. Blessing of the Gardener? That's useful, but not what I want. Thank you for the gift. I would have preferred something else. We only really need the utility closet for darkroom, garage, and gym right now, so. You saw the name of your previous house and thought you were interested? I mean, a lot of courtyards are nice. Just not what I was looking for at the moment. Spawn the locksmith. We'll come back for you later. In case I get, like, the vault. Spare terrace. That way all these courtyards aren't going to cost me anything. Compass. I'll take you, why not? I wonder if you can determine the blessing based on coins sacrificed. To my knowledge, it's more like the coins sacrificed determine the duration, not so much the blessing. At least I think that's how it works, based on what Joe's told me, but I might be wrong there. Correct? Yeah, okay. 14. 9. Hold on. I need to actually pull out the book to remember these colors. I don't know why. Like I always get mixed up on pink. Pink is multiply. Okay, so it's 9 times 4 is 36, and then minus 20, so that's 16. And then 12 minus 12 plus 8, or plus 20 is 8 times 2, that should be 16. 4 minus 8 is negative 4 squared should be 16. Yeah. The negatives are we have hit negatives, chat. Okay. Dining room is probably a good idea because you can get the lunchbox, get more steps later. Enjoy your lunch. Imagine using God as marketing. So does that mean we're in negative first grade? Probably. breakfast nook, get the morning room. Yoink, yoink. Begs. Begs and Aiken. We don't have any money right now, so we'll spawn the chapel. But I'm gonna go back over here and check out the dining room. Workshop, pretty good, yeah. What do we get? Magnifying glass. So it might be a good idea. New Bubs games, wasn't it? Yeah, who wanted this? Who was like, you know what, we should bring back Bubsy? Other than, like, the fact that the internet constantly memed on how bad Bubsy was, I can't see any reason to bring back Bubsy. Nuance stamp? We'll get that shortly. And we can also look at the train map, true. I still am not going to be able to power this room, but that's fine. I'm glad you finally caught up to that statement I made. I only have 2 gems. This one only give me 1, so let's save that for now and take the hallway for an extra key. Hello. And since we're here, let's just not enough for the trophy room, sad. But the library, though. All right, chat, reading time. This book was gifted by Samuel P. Jones. That's no. Anyway. The death of drafting. Every architect has experienced it. Your draft. I'm probably gonna need that. I wish you wouldn't walk through the oil spill in the garage. Listen. These rooms aren't gonna be here tomorrow. You're drafting your house room by room, and everything's going smoothly. Suddenly, you realize there's only a single path available for expansion, and it is imperative you draft a hallway, or else your design will have no hope of further development. But, on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends, rooms with no exit, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams. Yeah, okay. The death of plans and the death of expansion. In short, they are the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inert value. In this volume of drafting strategy, we shall delve deeper into the world of the grave than any architect has ever dared to draft, to discover, once and for all, if there is any life beyond the dead end. And then we have Draxus, the cool. Where's my mouse? There we go. Just move this down here. There we go. No exit strategies. A dead end is a room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house, as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the rooms with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors. But every house needs some dead ends. Each dead-end room an architect drafts removes that floor plan from the draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draft them later on when decisions are more critical. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Dropping a dead-end room on a rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this, and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. Grave mistakes. An introduction to the tomb. As foreboding as black bordered floor plan, as as foreboding as a black-bordered floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outside rooms, or the outer rooms, my bad. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 Arajan angels of that early era that are scattered throughout the tomb chambers are a memento of times past, and you will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits there throughout the day. A successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. This strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. And then we have Via, the chimney sweep god. Grounds for termination. Oh, this is on the outside room. The tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside of your house. These floor plans are unique, not only in where they can be drafted, but also in the fact that there are floor plans that cannot lead to the expansion of further rooms, making them perfect candidates for dead ends. They are also able to be drafted at the very beginning of the day, which allows architects to plan out their strategy with greater precision and purpose. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gems to pay for extra classroom floor plans, whereas a hovel day, they will focus entirely on getting lots of extra steps. And then here we have some notes on the outer rooms. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper Denny Ravain, who made his home while employed on the estate in this humble bedroom. The groundskeeper's tool shed is often a great draft choice to find useful tools like the shovel or the sledgehammer. Even better items can be found in the trading post, that is, if you have something valuable to offer. This shop is frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods in exchange for a few shiny trinkets. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained from the locals are preserved in this subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these stored goods are frequently traded back, providing them with a reliable source of sustenance during the cold months. Even farther underground, provisions are also stored in this estate's bomb shelter. The purpose of this, of course, like the root cellar, is preservation. However, in this case, it's the preservation of people rather than food, against fallout, radiation, and red rooms. The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as the others. Just what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days, and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. And then the blessings include Blessing of the Tinkerer. When you draft a mechanical rune, trigger your current experiment. Ooh. Berry Picker, which we're very aware of. Blessing of the Chef. For each different type of spread you do, add an extra dish to the dining room. I think we've had that before. Blessing of the Gardener, we currently have that. Blessing of the General, we've had that before. Monk is what we're looking for. Which is when you call it a day in a room on your estate, you can draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. That's what we're looking for. Dancer, while drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin the floor plans. That sounds interesting. And High Roller, each time you draft a shop, gain an ivory die, gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. Ooh, that'd actually be useful for me because I do have the Geist bedroom. Top 5 dead ends. If the tool shed is good, then the attic is really good. Even at a steep gem cost, this room cannot be passed up. It always pays for itself and more. The study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chess portmanteaus. Okay. Wait, is that a hint towards the The safe code? The code check. More than any other room, the code check allows architects to center their strategies on a specific item of their choice. The hovel, interesting. The risk may scare off some, but those who see their steps as an expendable resource and throw caution to the wind, hovel is an unbeatable drafting force. The secret passage. Surprisingly, this room is actually categorized as a dead end, allowing architects to utilize it in both dead end and color-specific strategies. And then we have the Dead End Contest Mail-In Sweepstakes. On January 20th, 1989, Taro Martiz shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day, and you could win 200 gold and the Trophy of Sweepstakes. Now, there's a lot of tiny text down here. Eligibility. The Dead End Contest Sweepstakes is open to legal residents of Fen Ares who are at least 12 years of age at the time of entry. Employees of Drafting Strategy, its affiliates, subsidiaries, advertising and promotion agents, and their immediate family members and or those living in the same household of each are non-eligible to participate in the sweepstakes. Entry. To enter the sweepstakes, player must draft rooms in a single house during a single day. Any number of rooms may be drafted, but only dead-end rooms drafted during that day will be counted toward the dead-end tally. If the dead-end tally exceeds the current record, 19, participants is considered the winner. Prize. The cash prize has an approximate shop value equal to 200 gold. An approximate shop value paid out to the winner of the sweepstakes in a check equal to the prize amount. The Trophy of Sweepstakes has an approximate shop value of 30 gold. Please note, the trophy is not composed of real gold, but features a gold-like coating for decorative purposes only. The winner will be notified and receive their prize by mail no later than 5 days after obtaining the dead-end record. Check mailroom for prize delivery. Odds. The odds of winning this contest are not very promising. The architect who set the record was very, very good at drafting, but best of luck regardless. Word from the editor. As we conclude this haunting October edition of Drafting Strategy, we trust that you have unearthed the darker side of architected design and found inspiration in the morbid realm of death and dead-end rooms. From the despair of the drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb, we believe that even the most eerie aspects of our world can spark creative brilliance in the architect's mind. As you venture forth into the shadows, remember that there is a certain beauty in the unknown and the macabre. Embrace the challenge of designing spaces that both captivate and unsettle, that provoke contemplation of our own mortality and the secrets that lie beyond. Is this a real trophy to try for? I'm guessing it is, because it talks about a trophy. Like, it talks about the, what is it? The Trophy of Sweepstakes. So I'm guessing that's an actual trophy. But I would need to get 20 dead-end rooms, which is like every single hall, like every single wing of the house needs to have a dead-end room. Plus the shrine, like plus the outer room, and then one more room somewhere in the middle. So that's going to be tricky. I don't even know if I have 20. Do I? Hold on. Let me check the room directory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I assume you count as a dead end. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so there are at least 20. So like, because if we get all of the dead end bedrooms, all of the dead end blue rooms, that's at least 20. 21. I'm surprised this doesn't count as a dead end, because it technically is. 22. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and then 28 from whatever outer room we get. So at max, if we literally get every dead end room in the game currently that I have, that's 28. Which means we have like what? An 8-room wiggle, well, technically a 7 wiggle room because the outer room doesn't really count. So good to know though. Getting the foyer this early is kind of wicked. I think it's worth losing all my gems for that though. Anyway, now that we're here, nuance. Let's just take a screenshot of that. That way we can get a better look at it. Okay. What's there next to do? I guess up the hallway. We have no gems. We have no money. We got 7 keys. I guess... Well, candle's my only option that doesn't end my run, so... Oh, I guess you want to get pet. One, two... Maybe it's like 1, 2, 3... So it's like the 6th one down? Keep an eye on... We'll keep a thought out for this. Hi there. Security's probably the... Oh, I don't have gems. Do pantry, get a little money for now. Morning room, perfect. Gives me a couple gems. Is there something I could grab here? I thought I saw a hand pop up around here. Guess not. Shovel? No shovel. Dice, though. The vault. That would end the run, though. This day's kind of screwed, I'm gonna be honest. Like... Dice time? Yeah, I think it's dice time. Cool, though. We don't have a hammer, so we can't open those yet. Alright, guess we'll go this way. Do we take the observatory? I'd be out of gems, is the main thing. Do pump room things? I don't even know what I would do with the pump room. Here's the thing. If I take the pump room, I would have to try and get, yeah, the aquarium. But I made the aquarium common, though, so I guess there's a likelihood we can get it. So let's just pop this open and see if we get the aquarium. Ooh, that's not great, Chief. I don't like the look of that. Do we do our last reroll here? Or do we just, like, take the L, lose 30 steps? I mean... Yeah, like, we'll lose 30 steps, but then we can go back to the dining room and pick up the food there, so it's not actually that bad. So let's do weight room. And also we can go in here and flick this lever for no reason. Okay, let's head back to the dining room real quick. I fell off. I can fall? Hold on. That's the most dangerous thing this kid's ever done. Hi, Dougie. It's kind of a horse apiece, but actually I think this way's faster, so. Steak. Showroom. Don't have a showroom, so. Okay, thank God he didn't eat the bones or the lemon. The first time this kid has eaten sensibly. He's eating chicken bones. That's dangerous. True. Hey, doggy. I guess we'll try... Well, maybe... Let's just go in here and see if we can't get a, aquarium to spawn. The bone reminds him of the pizza crust. A den this high up is kind of hilarious. No aquarium. I still have one more room to check, but... bedroom, I guess? Or no, empty closet. Duh. Yo, sledgehammer! Perfect! Yeah, it took me a second to remember the empty closet existed, my bad. Let's go bust open these chests, because if they have dice in them, I can use them to fish for the aquarium. Lol them out. Keys, though. That's good. No aquarium, sadly. I mean, again, this run's a little borked, so I'm willing to just, like... Ooh. Doesn't look good, Chief. Ah, rats. No aquarium for us, sadly. I guess bedroom's probably the best bet there. One of the only times I've ever used the south entrance to the room 46. Use the basement key. Oh, no. I mean, funeral parlor for gems, because why not? Or, now we have... Oh, wait, this is kind of the end, isn't it? Yeah, because I don't have any way to open the east or west rooms, so... Yeah, observatory then. Let's see what we got. A key? Apples are tasty. A diamond. Keycard basement. What's that gonna do? I can't think of anything that I need the keycard for in the basement. Oh, I guess to get to the foundation. Oh yeah, you're right, shit. If I have the steps for it. I should. I might not have the steps to do this all that much, but we'll see what we can get out of it. Pet doggy. Yeah. I'm definitely not gonna have the steps to like get anything out of the foundation room unless I get like something crazy. Yeah, this would be the way to go. Right, okay. I thought that was like a newspaper article or something that I missed. I drew a very nice tree. Ooh, okay. 1 second. Save images. Over there. Image. Properties. Show tree on stream, streamer. I'm doing it. I had to replace the warning about the lack of I had to replace the warning about vampires in the copper mines. God, this is a big image. Or at the very least, it's way bigger than the copper mines image. Hold on, just transform. Hold on. Fit to screen? That seems wrong. Actually, that probably made it a lot easier. There we go. Subval's tree. Copper mine has like 10 pixels. It really does. Yeah, very good tree. That is very, very cool tree. I like it. You're never getting the 10K? Yeah, I think... Look, they have greater priorities. It's fine. Well, we're 1 gem off the trophy room, which kind of sucks. 100K get... Listen! Numbers aren't real. Maybe probably she did without reference. Ooh, nice. Oh, we have it. Oh, no, we have 3 because of the spare turret. Duck! I'm not going to get much use out of the utility closet. So, we'll just use courtyard, I guess. For some gems and a shovel. Epic. Thanks, dogs. Okay, let's go here. Armory. Why not, eh? Ah, yeah. All right, you're right. It is just random. I just been getting unlucky, I guess. Well, I don't have the money to buy it, so I guess we'll just buy the Morning Star. Well, let's keep the money to see if we can't get spontaneous money somewhere. I think, honestly, the courtyard is going to be more useful here than the boiler room. Ooh, the silver key. Actually, I could game this. I'm not going to have the steps to do it, but I could game this. So, let's... Oh, wait, no. I think all the doors on here just unlocked, though, sadly. So. Music room. If I get a vault key, I'm going to scream. Okay, thank God. Back set teeth. Good luck with the teeth. I believe in you. There's no real point in opening the other doors to the antechamber. Well, there kind of is. At least opening the one on the right, but I don't have the steps to make use of that, so. Security? Drawing room? I guess drawing room's better than security at the moment because I can re-roll for aquarium. Yeah, this is the one that just says 6, like written out. Sauna? I mean, why not? This runs a little borked anyways, so. Now the trophy room's used. Drafting studio, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Get us a new room. The solarium, the dormitory, the vestibule. An ornately framed yet modestly sized hall. It had served as the original antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. When you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in the room will unlock, and the 4th will become locked. Interesting. So the solarium would be good because I already basically have a strategy of using green rooms with no gem cost. So that's just be a free room to make unusuals and rares more common. The dormitory might have some lore in it. The solarium is very pretty. The dormitory might have lore in it because I think we determined that that's Mary's old dorm or something. And then the vestibule just seems interesting because it's basically a 4-door room, but like one of them will just be locked, which doesn't seem too bad. Key drain. I mean, no, the vestibule should be it'll only really use one key. It's only one of the door. It relock. I mean, I don't think it relocks, right? Like it just. Like 3 of the doors are unlocked. So the door I come in from, and then 2 other doors. Oh, whenever you enter. Oh. I did not read that. I'm going to be honest. I still think it might be worth it in some way. But yeah, I think maybe solarium or dormitory for now. I'm thinking dormitory because... It's like, because again, it might have some lore in it, given the fact that it is probably Mary's old dorm. And also, Bessie is very good, but you'll get, I'll get all the rooms eventually. I think I'm going to take the dormitory. Because that's the one, like, the solarium is cool. But to be honest, I think for the most part, I just make the rooms that I want to see more often common regardless, so... But I think I kind of want the dormitory because it might be better, because it might have some lore in it. So I think I'm going to take this one because again, we can get the drafting studio more. We can get, we can figure out more stuff with that. But let's see what else we get. If only there was a... actually... Nah, I've screwed myself over. If I had actually been smart and went up to the antechamber, like opened the door with the secret garden, went up here, and then down to the pump room, I might have been able to do it with the aquarium today, but I don't think it will happen. But let's just see what we get. The vault. Ugh, if I had a vault key, I'd be ecstatic right now, but I don't, so. Well, it's kind of a dead end unless I reroll, so. Actually, it's not, I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter, because I can't go up here regardless, and I can use these areas to get these doors, so. Screw it, vault. Parlor. Parlor would have been nice, but I don't think I need the gems right now, to be honest. And the parlor will probably spawn somewhere else. Although, whether I'll have the steps for it. Puzzle is fun. Let's see if we get the parlor here. Oh. The green room bunk room is kind of screwing me over because I just get so many green rooms before the bunk room pops up. Yeah, I think the 2 stars is probably better. We'll do one more day because we're ending our day. Ooh, aptly. Wish I had the telescope so I can look at the planets, but yeah, so we'll just end our day here, take the 2 stars. And then we'll do one more day. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't get Blessing of the Gardener, to be honest. If I got Blessing of the Monk, that'd be cool, but ah well. Guess we'll have to wait on that one. The Garden Manor of Tomorrow. Hell yeah. Yeah, because we got the sauna, the break room. Wait, what other tomorrow rooms do we have? Planetarium. Where's the other tomorrow room? Oh, the morning room. 180 days and I've still never seen the Blessing of the Monk. Interesting. Back for teeth. Good job. Welcome back. How was the teeth? Usual? Good. I mean, honestly, that's probably what you want to see. You just want to have usual teeth. 90 steps, 4 gems at the start. Pretty good day. What do we got? Shelter. Tool shed. Or root cellar. I mean, honestly, all 3 are pretty good. I'm leaning tool shed. Although I don't think I've made much use of the root cellar, to be honest. I mean, like, odds are I'll find a shovel, because we have... Actually, yeah, we have courtyard. We have, like, 8 courtyards. And the courtyards usually spawn shovels. So root cellar might actually be good. Yeah, you know what? I don't give enough love to the root cellar. We'll take that. If I had a shovel now, it'd be great. Still don't know what that's about. Many Kartoffeln in here. Then we have this again. Was there something else hidden in here? I don't think so. My tree is... Your tree is way cooler. Spare terrace, so all of the courtyards are free. Bedroom, so we can continue upwards. Randomly thought of how good Ansem's English VA in Kingdom Hearts 1 was. I haven't played it. I think I've seen a Let's Play of that game. For what I remember, yeah, he had a pretty good VA, so. Observatory, let's see what we got from the telescope. Dead ends, a key, apples are better, sail. We'll leave the dead ends for now. I don't really want dead ends, so. What I want is a courtyard. We've got time. We'll take the walk-in closet. We're not going for the Dead End Award today, because I would need to really like draft around that idea, and I don't want to do that. But now we have a vault key, so we're going to the vault. Coach, you stay right there. I'll be right back. Library. That is what we wanted. We did... Oh, hey, map. We did want a vault key. Let's draft... I guess a new clue apparently is going to be more useful for us today, so we'll take that one for now. The only one... I mean, I don't want to do archive, so we'll do secret passage. And actually... Well, no, vault's a blue room, so what we need is... I mean, we'll just do green thumb to get a courtyard. Or the cloister. Cloister is probably better than a courtyard. Well, no, because courtyard again can spawn the shovel. Ooh. Decisions. Shovel? Yeah, shovel. Not a shovel, but a sledgehammer. Equally as good. Terrace, unnecessary. Patio? Patio could be useful. Although the mailroom. Oh, God, I don't know what to do. Terrace is basically useless because we have the spare terrace, which is funny. If I get the conservatorium again, I might turn the terrace into, like, ultra rare because I don't need it. Patio? Yeah, it's probably for the best. True, I will need gems to get the vault. The vault does need gems. So, although I should have enough gems currently. The terrace has an item spawn chance? I didn't know that. Or the terrace does have an item spawn chance, that's true, but... Her ladyship's chambers. Could be kind of funny. Do I take the sensible option, take the courtyard and hope for a shovel, or do I take her ladyship's chambers because that's funny? Courtyard? Yeah, I need to be sensible. I have a vault key. Although, I have a vault key, I have the coat check. If worst comes to worst, I can always just check the vault key and then just get the vault on another day. Yo, turn up in the house. You know what? I'm gonna be really silly. I'm gonna leave these, because I'm gonna see if I can get the, I'm gonna get a computer and activate an experiment. To see if we can't, be like, if you dig up junk, add something. Didn't even check the door. Oh, I forgot that there's a door down there, I'm gonna be honest. We have way more than 2 green rooms, so that's not very useful. I guess kitchen? To get steps? Or storeroom for more gems. It is like a corner. So it might be better to use the storeroom so that... Yeah, like the drafting strategy said, get some dead end rooms out of the way. And since we're here, we don't want to come back. Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah, I'll leave some of these here for now in case I get a computer. Find the computer room. Do I redraw? Do I redraw for a vault, or do I just take the courtyard? True, study, actually, you got a point. Because now I can do more redraws. Ooh, very nice lit study. Gummy worms, let's go. Catch some finished fish. Chamber of Mirrors would end the run. I guess classroom or redraw. Why can't I use the study here? Oh, after I use this redraw, I can use a study. Okay. Do we take the classroom, or do we re-roll to get into the foundation? I mean, currently the classroom gives us an additional 4 re-rolls. Do we just go for it? Do we just end this run early by getting into the vault and using that vault key? I'm tempted, because then I could just spend the rest of the 20 minutes before 9. Classroom is reroll for extra luck. That's what I'm thinking. Because it's close to 9 anyways. So if we just end today run early by getting the vault key in there. I know there are multiple vaults, there are multiple vault keys for multiple lockboxes. But if we get the one with the sanctum key, then we can just go down there and see if we can figure it out. So let's do that. Scanning to see if there's a hidden key in here. All right. Brug. No vault. Dormitory, though. Not going to take that, because that'd be stupid. Redraw. Wow, that was fast. I mean, I said we do it. Money, 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 money. And a free key. Alright. What is this for? 304. 304, 304, 304, 304. Ooh! We'll have to take this to the Blackbridge Grotto. I'm telling you, the RNG seeding comes in waves. It is a little strange, huh? What are you? A passport for Fen Ares. And it has the sigil on it, in case we didn't have that already. International passport for J. Ribbon? For Jean Ribbon, Arisian, date of birth, huh. This is a fake passport. Interesting. Okay. Not what we wanted. But we did use a vault key, and we learned that Mary had a fake passport. Terrorist mom has fake passports. Let's go. Cool. No place to end the day, really. So we'll just end the day. Because we don't... Yep. Oh, I could... Why do I still have the key? Disc, right. Forgot about the disc. We'll head to Blackbridge Grotto and do that. I'm guessing because I can keep the key that I need the key to reopen that safety deposit box every time. Safety deposit box stay open. So why did I keep the key? Interesting. I'm guessing I could trade it if need be. Don't worry about keeping the keys. But I want to worry. Worrying's fun. Alright, upgrade disc. Let's see what we get. Upgrade to the cloister, you say? Can I make it a red room? I can make it a red room. Okay. The Cloister of Rhina, where I can... That's the one that he wanted to change it to. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. The Cloister of... Actually, real quick. Just so that we can keep... Now we can associate some angels with some names. Gain 2 stars for each room you draft with an animal from this cloister. With an animal? Interesting. Probably not that. That seems too specific. The Cloister of Rhina could be very useful, because I'm such a green room maxing guy at this point. But the Cloister of Draxis, though. Probably not. Like, that just seems like too much. Oh, the hamster, the kennel, the aquarium. No, I'm aware of the how many, like, I get 4 dice for every dead end room I will draft from the cloister. Does that mean I can't re-roll them? Like, does it guarantee dead ends? The horse riding girl? Rhina is the gardener. I think Deyuja is the farmer, because she has, like, the farm hat with the pitchfork from the looks of it. Actually, hold on. There, I can see the numbers on the... I can see the numbers on the stained glass there, so I'll use that time that I wrote down the numbers and the women. Where is it? Here we go. So, number 1 is the farmer with a hoe. That is Rhina. Number 3 is the farmer with the pitchfork. That's Deyuja. Chat. There are 8 options for the cloister upgrades, and they just pick 3 at random. Oh. Yeah, because the different gods. I see. Now, chat. Something I just realized. Let me check my screenshots real quick. Because there's something I just realized based off of the map fragment from the weight room. Plus the map fragment we have from the other places. Let me just real quick go grab that. So there's a message hidden on the map. I just need the name of the horse girl. As soon as we find her, we'll let you know. The 8th angel points to our dreams. And if you look very closely at the cloister of Draxus, he has the infinity symbol underneath his stained glass. So Draxus is the 8th angel. Interesting. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, because there's only 7. There's the farmer with the hoe, the chef, the farmer with the pitchfork, the chimney sweep, the maid, the horse rider, and the king. And then there's Draxus. There's no way the game's going to hide information behind an upgrade disc room. Like, they kind of did with the funeral parlor, but it's not like things you need to solve puzzles. No. Here's the reason. As much as I want to take the Cloister of Draxus because it'd be cool and funny and awesome, I'm not going to do it because it makes it a red room. And I don't know if it will still cost gems if I make it a red room. Because no other red room costs gems. That's one thing. My sticker just got printed. I'm so hyped. Let's go. We love stickers. What is even the luck stat? Like, raises luck with each green room you draft from the cloister. What is luck? Is that a thing? Little treats are the backbone of society. Very true. Like, what is luck in this game? Is that, like, how likely you are to draft rarer rooms? Is that how likely you are to get items in rooms? Like, what is the luck stat? It's about items? I see. I'm tempted to be boring. Well, both boring and sort of thematic. I consulted the Google machine. Thank you. Oh yeah, because the lucky rabbit's foot also increases the likelihood of, like, finding items and stuff. Yeah. Like, taking the Cloister of Rhina would be thematic, given the fact that that's what the gardener wanted to put in there. So I'm tempted by that. And I think that's the best bet. Because as much as I want Draxus, I don't think... I don't know if it gets rid of the gem cost of the room by making it a red room. So... we're just going to take... I don't want to risk having a 3-gem red room. The bootlegger gardener? No, the other gardener. The nice gardener. The one that has the book up in the orchard, not the one who has the book in the green room that sent the ransom note. I think we'll take Rhina. I think this seems like the best choice here. I'm still really debating that Draxus, but I think Rhina's the better bet here. Okay. Since the security deposit boxes stay open, I'm gonna go unstore the Wait a minute, did I solve this treasure map? No, the treasure map goes right there. We missed that. Although I could try going to the foundation. I don't have a key card though. Sad. Can I store a treasure map? I can store the treasure map. Oh, but it would not responsible for the contents of garments or articles left overnight. So if I leave the treasure map, it might change the location of the treasure map. Do we store the treasure map or the burning glass again? Because we apparently won't need the Vault 304. Unless... That's a possibility. Not responsible for content of garments or articles left overnight. What does that mean? I don't know, chat. What's your opinion? Should we store the treasure map? Should we put the burning glass back? Even though, because we can get the torch from the armory, so we do have slightly easier access to fire. Or do we store the vault key under the possibility that it will somehow change the number if we just leave it in here? Key just to find out what happens. That's one. Yeah, maybe. Anybody else have opinions on this? I would like a couple of brains to pick on that. All right, so we got one for map and one for the key. So if we just keep note of the map, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this map. What? Okay, it's screenshot. It's fine. I'm gonna say shovel for the meme. What's your genuine opinion, Joe? Like what if you were in my shoes, what would you do here? Because we don't need the vault key anymore, theoretically, but if there's the possibility that it will like change the number of the item, like it could make it like the 301, keep the burning glass. I don't know of many other things I need to burn, and I could just get the torch if I want to have something to light. I don't know how much I really need the burning glass. I'm not aware of more things to burn, because I've done everything in the tomb. I've done everything in the downstairs in the reservoir area. Maybe there's other candles I don't know about? Or maybe there's other things to burn that aren't candles? I basically have one vote for all three of the things I was thinking about, so. I'm leaning more towards treasure map. Because I don't believe that storing the vault key will change the number of the key. The burning glass, like I said, because we have multiple ways to get it, why not? I don't know if it does. That's the thing. Also, welcome in, Pat. Glad you made it. Thanks for stopping by. Like, I am not aware if leaving the vault key in the coat check will change the number that the vault key is associated with. You know what? There's no reason not to find out. Treasure maps will appear wherever. The burning glass, we can always make a new one or use the torch. I so rarely get vault keys. If I can cheese the game by having the vault key randomize the number by leaving it in the coat check, I'm going to abuse the hell out of that fact. So yeah, we'll do that. Also, let's check to make sure we've got the last stamp. Oh, nice windows. Yep, all stamps collected. Let's hope. I mean, if it does happen, abuse away. Exactly. So we've got all of the stamps, which means we now have as much information as we can about all the different locations. Well, not as much as we can, but, you know, enough. Yeah, so I think we're doing pretty good. I'd say that's a good place to end this on. We managed to actually get a safety deposit box. We found out that my terrorist mom has a fake passport, and her name is... What was it? Like John something? Hold on. Where are you? There you are. John Ribbon, which is interesting. And what did we accomplish yesterday? Yesterday we mostly just got some more stars and a bunch of other stuff. Why did I never put a room here? How did I miss that? How did I never put a room? Oh, that must have been the room with the key card that I just didn't do. Please tell me you're memeing, not knowing how to... I might be first grading a little bit. What am I missing here? About the... Is it the fake name or her name that I'm mispronouncing? Am I saying... Is it because I'm saying John and not Jean? Because I'm not Frenching it? Or Jean, I guess, yeah. There are multiple ways to pronounce G-E-A-N, all right? Wait, did I? What's going on here? Hello, game? Wait, what's going on here? What? This was a full mansion. Why is it not showing a room? And this was also a full mansion. I remember. What's going on here? That's weird. Well, yeah. So we've accomplished a few things. We had the big aquarium day, which was very fun. We had this day where we got that den really high up there. We still need to actually... I probably should have just emptied the aquarium while I had the pump room, but I can get the pump room later. What's next week's schedule? Next week's schedule, we're going to do more Resident Evil on Sunday, which means we might honestly finish Resident Evil on Sunday. If not We'll go into Monday a little bit and finish it out. And then more blueprints on Wednesday. And that's probably going to be the schedule for the upcoming future. But I did have a thought. Simply right after my classes. This is excellent. Oh, nice. I did have a thought that is how do I put this? So, okay, basically, currently, I don't really have anything on my afternoons on Tuesdays. What about Liza P, though? Liza P's done. I finished it. Well, I guess for that Liza P race that we're planning, we could have something like that. Actually, I did upload. I have fully uploaded all of my Liza P VODs to YouTube, so if any of you want to go watch that, they're up there. Feel free. But I did have a thought, because I don't do anything on my afternoons on Tuesday. And given the fact that Resident Evil 9's release date is approaching a lot quicker, once YouTube allowed me to do so. Yeah, I mean, luckily I didn't have to deal with the upload limit, because I had to like re-render every single video. So I had to like spend a couple hours re-rendering the video, upload that video, spend a couple hours re-rendering another video. So I couldn't just like upload 12 in a day, because I had to do some audio issue fixes. Anyway, yeah, so Tuesday afternoon I don't do anything. And with Resident Evil 9 coming like fast approaching, I had a thought. It's kind of a crazy idea. I think I might try playing Resident Evil on Tuesday until we get to Resident Evil 9. Like, I don't want to make Tuesday a permanent stream day, but I might make it a temporary stream day for the duration of the Resident Evil marathon. I'll have a thought about that. I'll let you guys know if I plan on doing that next week, but that is a possibility, because I want to be able to get through as much as I can with Resident Evil. Also, I probably will just I'll probably wait until I actually beat all of the Resident Evil games before we play 9, because I think having that added anticipation of it and actually going through all the games, I think will be kind of fun. And besides that, for the most part, once we get past these early hurdles, once we get past Resident Evil 1, 3, 0, Code Veronica, Outbreak, after that, for the most part, most of the games in the later era are going to be games I've already played, so we can get through them rather quickly. So I think we can probably get to Resident Evil 9 faster than I'm thinking, and especially if I add a day of streaming per week just for the Resident Evil marathon, we'll be able to get through them pretty fast. Once we get to Resident Evil 2, I could probably finish it in a week of streaming if I'm doing 3 days. So, but I will let you know if I decide to commit to that idea. I'll probably let you know by next week, Monday, because that'll be the day before I decide to do it. But regardless, guaranteed Sunday will be more Resident Evil 1, playing through with more of Chris. We're pretty close to the end of that game at this point, because we basically just have to do the helmet key doors and then get to the laboratory and finish up that, which the laboratory is relatively small. So we will probably finish Resident Evil this week, definitely, especially if I add Tuesday. We'll definitely finish Resident Evil this week. So after that, we'll be moving on to Resident Evil 2, which will be very exciting, because we'll be jumping from 2002 to 2022. So we'll get to see some massive improvements in terms of graphics and gameplay. And then, Wednesday is basically permanent Blueprints Day, just because I think it's nice to have that kind of wind down after all the survival horror we're going to be playing every week. So I hope you look forward to that. Regardless, thank you all for stopping by. I really, really appreciate you coming in here and watching my stream. Subval, Pat, Jerry, Mom, Joe, Rachel, Hurricane. I remember Hurricane showed up and he fished up a diamond. That was pretty insane. Martin, thank you for stopping by. Anybody else I'm forgetting? Anybody else who's lurking? I appreciate you all being here very, very much. And yeah, I will see you all on Sunday for some more Resident Evil. Have a good day. Have a good night. I hope you're doing well, and if not, I hope to get better for you soon. Make sure to get some sleep. Thank you, whoever Anonymous was that gifted those 2 subs as well. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, Uncle X. Sorry, I slipped my mind, but thank you for being here too. See you when you wake up. I'm sleeping. All right, have a good sleep, Pat. But yeah, thank you all for being here once again. Have a good day. Have a good night. Hope you're doing well. If not, I'll get better for you soon. And I will see you all on Sunday for what might be the end of Resident Evil. Bye-bye.